Hello, United Rogue, to a Week 7 game in Ruby with Louisiana Gamble and Ottawa Savage. I'm here with Dogemeister.
How's it going?
And we are a little late here because people just joined, but I believe we're going to Ilios Well, and they just banned, what, Monkey?
Yep, going Ilios Well. Ottawa has already banned the Monkey, and Louisville also banned the Anna. So we've already got both bans, and I think they're really wanting to get into this.
Yep.
So.
And I haven't really kept up with too much of the Ruby League standings, but it looks like Ottawa's 4-0 and Louisiana's 2-3, and I think they kind of need to win this. Yeah, they kind of need to win this in order to have a chance at getting into playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, Louisville War kind of just fighting for a spot right now. I think even Detroit's possibly in that mix still. But we're ready for our first game of Week 7.
And Ilios. Judging the fact that they banned Monkey and Honor probably means that Dive is not going to be as strong now.
See.
Okay.
See some comps.
We got like a brawl teleport comp from Louisiana.
Louisville.
Or Louisville, sorry.
I think the TP, the sim, that's probably just gonna be TP out of spawn. That's on both sides now, so just quick TP out of spawn. They'll probably both swap. At least that's what I expect. But we'll see what happens. I know Louisville's gonna keep it. Shogun just did the TP out of spawn, swap him back over to the Reaper.
Let's see what they do. It looks like Louisville's already on point. Rico falls early.
Yeah, Vanguard with quick kill on Rico. Louisville decided to take the outside TP. And Helios going very low to Vanguard here.
Vanguard falls super low though. Vanguard's super low. He falls. And Helios also falls.
Ottawa just cleaning up picks here.
Running a very clean dive.
Even had Adbon just off on that side angle, just getting some of those good picks.
Looks like Louisville's opting to take this high ground again.
Louisville trying to get high ground. Speeding his way around back, spotted by Adbon.
Vanguard falls low, has to back up. And they get super early. That's a big pick from Adbon. Both supports are down on Louisville.
And now it's just time for Ottawa to just finish cleaning up this fight. Who goes down last?
Ottawa's just doing a really good job of cleaning up early.
You now see swaps coming out for Louisville. We've got Banger swapping over to the Wrecking Ball and Smooth swapping over to the Widow off of the Sim. As I mentioned Widow, we have sights coming out from Adbon.
He's kind of playing in their back, actually.
Who's that?
Never mind. Smooth, that was Smooth.
Ah.
I saw the Widow and I was like... Oh, that's a thing.
Gets 2!
That's huge. That's both supports.
Was that in their spawn too?
I think so.
Jeez.
What? Oh.
They're just popping the ult, trying to keep him back. I don't know if...
I don't know if they touch.
Got Banger and Soup both close. They should be able to touch, but...
Banger touch.
I don't know how effective it's really going to be. Yeah, he's got to roll out of there.
They have to retouch though.
Louisville gets 3, but they can't get the touch. Stitch manages to take out Rico just before he can touch. Vanguard blocking him as well.
That was just a dominant performance by Ottawa.
Yeah, First point goes to Ottawa.
Ready for battle.
See, and they're going to well.
And we love to see this. Both teams are looking at Hog right now. It's classic.
5,
It's Ilios well.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rico making the swap over to the Tracer right now. Shogun again, just TPing the team out of spawn, swapping over to the Reaper again. Both Widows trying to get these nice little jump shots in.
Currently fighting for this right rim here.
The objective is
Oh, Banger gets hooked in.
Guard getting that first kill off.
Enemy spotted.
They're trying to be sneaky off in the cage room. I don't know if you use recall those Spasniks taking him low, so is Adbon.
Ah, damn it. Back in the fight.
Vanguard's just sitting here in this room waiting for the Hog to come back.
Mm-hmm.
I could use some healing.
Wants that hook.
Enemy here.
But Smooth is off on the zone, and Smooth gets picked.
Goes takes out Shogun, followed up by Banger and Soup, both getting a kill each.
Vanguard's left
Picking up.
alone on point. I think he's gonna die here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
tries
he
to get a
almost
hook.
got the hook.
I'm with you.
He would have gotten it if he just didn't blow up immediately.
Oh yeah. Rico managing to get the swap on the point.
Tracer's coming up top, high ground.
Just was in there, just fighting them. Being a little bit of a right at Lucio. Nothing wrong with that here and there.
Oh, and Soup goes down early to Vanguard. Hook.
Yeah, Vanguard getting the big hook. So trying to get more hooks in here and just going back and forth on hooks. In and out on heals.
Ran to try and stop the Banger Hog. Oh, Banger falls really low though.
Vanguard follows up with his own ult as well. But not really able to find anything. Everybody
Adbon
goes
down.
point.
Soup gets hooked again.
Look at me go.
It's just Rico and I think Kiri now. And they go down and they flip point back.
Both teams fighting this very well. Both getting the trades, flipping this point. Definitely a lot
Sniper.
better fights compared to the last point.
Yeah, I think they just
Got one here.
they're kind of learning how to play against this team now. They're adapting.
It doesn't feel as one-sided as before, and we
Yeah.
see the sights coming out from Adbon,
You dare.
getting Vanguard getting.
Oh, and there's
Jeez.
Oh, Banger gets hooked.
Oh, no.
Is it
twice
the
now?
second? I think that's 2 times.
Enemy here.
Jeez. Ricochet sitting on this high ground up behind Adbon here, and I don't think Adbon... Yeah, Adbon does see it. Actually trying to get this back. This kill on Spasnik gets it, but he needs to touch. And nobody touches! And that's
Doesn't
gonna
quite
be
touch.
map 1 going to Ottawa.
That last map was much closer, but Ottawa still had the lead most of the time.
Yeah, and again, both maps, Louisville just fails to touch the point. Shogun getting this play of the game, taking out 3.
The Reaper. We love to see it.
It's a pretty strong first map going to Ottawa. I'm interested to see. Want to see where Louisville goes and what they decide to ban here.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I can actually pull up the map list here. Hold on. I'd imagine you want to go somewhere where you can't really dive very well. Because it seems like they're running. But
I feel like that's more suited towards Louisville, though. Especially Soup on Lucio, Ricochet playing this Tracer. You get both teams running this Widow, so you get the sniping. And there we go. We get the map pick coming from Ricochet. We're going to go to Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Gibby.
So we are seeing that dive.
And we're looking at what their ban is.
Buddy running some predictions? I think so.
Well, they
Get some
can't ban the
predictions
Ana
going.
again. I would say maybe banning Hazard, but I'm not sure because Hazard's not like the best on this map. So I would normally ban Ana, but they already banned Ana.
I can't ban the Ana. You could ban the Monkey. I don't think
Well, one of the teams
Vanguard
banned
does play it here and there.
Which team banned the Monkey earlier?
Ottawa banned the Monkey.
Oh,
So Louisville could ban it if they wanted.
So they're choosing Zen ban. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
surprised Nick was playing Zen a lot. Banger might play the ball here. I don't think this is a bad ball map, but
And there are now predictions going in chat for anybody who wishes to join that.
get your channel.
Bet away all your channel points and lose everything. So we do see. So again, we've got Louisville banning the Zen, waiting on the ban from Ottawa now. And Ottawa can't ban a support, so I'm wondering what they'll ban. I don't think they'll ban a tank again. I think they might go. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they banned a Widow here, going against Smooth.
Yeah, it could be a good ban. I wouldn't also be surprised if they ban like a Lucio to get Soup out of the way, so they can't dive very well.
Well, they can't ban the support though.
Oh right, yeah, because they just banned.
Yeah, you've already banned one support on Ottawa.
Yeah, so yeah, they're banning ball. That makes sense.
Okay.
I was gonna say because Banger's a good ball player.
Yeah, he did play it. He played it for a little bit on Ilios there. Not a lot though.
Yeah, I just don't
Banger
really want to
immediately.
play ball against a ball dive on this map. But it looks like our bans are Ball and Zen. So
Yep, Louisville bans the Zen. Ottawa bans the Wrecking Ball. Ottawa also opting to take the defense here.
makes sense. Let them set
We
the
are gonna-
pace and then see where you have
So
to go.
we're going to see that switching sides. One thing I don't know why I didn't realize it before, but we also don't have Recon playing right now for Ottawa, and I forget who's missing from Louisville. For that,
I can take a look real quick.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
dire.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Initiating match.
Getting into some Gibraltar here. Always fun map, especially diving. I'm curious to see what Banger will play without it, and
For battle.
I was just figuring a monkey, and he does show monkey right now. Vanguard getting ready on the hazard again.
¿Qué onda?
Anything you like out of these comps? Anything questionable? Actually, I see one right away as I say that. Or something I wasn't expecting, which is Ricochet on a Widow.
5,
Smooth playing the Sojourn, Ricochet on the Widow. Looking
1.
at this bottom corner here. Maybe
Yeah,
just
I
looking for a pop shot.
I'm not sure. Oh, I want to just kill someone immediately. Vanguard gets smooth by blocking him out of spawn.
They got the wall in there. Just
Rico goes down.
yeah, again, Vanguard just getting these walls in there, blocking off their pathways. Banger going super low here.
Yeah,
Just having to use Suzu.
Helios is low. He gets
Yeah.
punished though in the Shogun and Vanguard went into the bubble.
Yeah, Banger still died. Helios actually TP'd out of there. Surprised Rico's still sticking with this Widow.
I think he's
I
trying
feel
to
like
deal with the other Widow, but he just got caught off guard there. There's not really a place to push. He
I
might
think
swap
they-
off later.
yeah, I just think they need more for some
Oh,
of this
they get out. They
dive
get
out of them, but yeah, Smooth just running them down. Ricochet cleaning it up. And Louisville with a quick team kill.
You're mine now. もう大丈夫.
Louisville controlling some of this high ground. You've got who's on point. Smooth on point.
There's a hazard ult. Did he get anyone? I don't think so.
He got Soup on high ground, but nobody's able to really follow up on it. Stitch popping Kitsune from the top. Everybody's fighting inside, so it doesn't feel like they're getting much use out of it.
Banger falls low. Banger falls.
I'm just getting more ults coming out of everyone. Shogun trying to chase down Rico, finally gets him.
There's just Soup and Smooth left, I think.
And Shogun's trying to hide, trying to get some kills.
There's another Widow ult.
Vanguard getting the kill on Soup.
Enemy spotted.
I completely forgot about the April Fool's event. There's googly eyes on the cart.
Yeah.
Got one here.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth takes out Shogun. Smooth just chilling on high ground. Rest of Louisville. They aren't not pushing it too aggressive, even though they've got the advantage. Now they're trying to go in.
Banger falls low. EMP though, just to get rid of the bubble.
Smooth takes out Adbon. Shogun takes out Banger, and then Ricochet follows up on Shogun.
And Soup also popping B. I don't know if that got anyone else.
And now we see Nano going to Vanguard as Spasnik goes down.
Soup is kind of. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say he's the only one left, but they're back now.
Louisville manages to cap the point, add a little bit more time to that bank, try to get this card a little bit further.
Payload heading out.
Suppress this target.
Soup trying to take that high ground
Where
on
is-
the aircraft early.
And Adabon's just underneath, getting chased by Banger right now. And Banger might get stuck underneath. No, he's able to get out.
Smooth
The ult come out from
trapped.
Vanguard.
Adbon goes down to soup.
Enemy spotted.
Bitch gets the stagger on the soup. Now we see Primal coming out from Banger, pushing Vanguard back. Pushing him actually back towards spawn. He did get out.
Upset anyone.
A little surprise.
Banger's low. Shogun trying to get him, and he does before. I'm surprised Shogun didn't go down there as well. Shogun got very low, manages to TP out, and now Vanguard's just blocked two of them in, taking them both out. What the health of Shogun?
Vanguard doing a really good job at diving the right targets and blocking people off from being able to escape.
Oh yeah, his walls are on point right now. Making sure they cannot get away. And really, Louisville kind of just seems a little spread right now. They aren't.
Low. He gets out though.
Yeah, it feels Louisville is just playing a bit too staggered right now. They do manage to get 2 picks before Vanguard takes out Smooth. Stitch takes out Banger as well.
Hide from my sight.
It's gonna be
Little.
a bit rough for Louisville here.
They sees it, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Stitch comes up behind Ricochet, gets the pick.
30 seconds remaining.
Again, Louisville just feels very staggered here. Very
Oh, and Helios goes
spread.
down. Unfortunate. There's an EMP. Banger
EMP
falls super
catches
low.
Banger.
He still gets him.
Vanguard. Yeah. Vanguard picks it up.
10 seconds remaining.
I've faced worse odds. It's not over yet.
And is. I don't think Louisville touches. I don't think so. Yeah, Soup's too far away. Again, Louisville not being able to touch.
Honestly, Vanguard is doing a really good job of just blocking him in, and if they don't pick him off or, you know, push him or take a space where they can't wall him off, then
Initiating match.
they kind of just get messed up, and yeah, there's not really much they can do against that. They kind of need to either bait out the wall probably, so that way later they can go in. But Vanguard's doing a really good job at being disciplined about it.
Mm-hmm. Getting these solid walls, blocking teams off. Also just delaying the fights, which I think is a huge issue for Louisville. I definitely think Louisville needs to try to do something more against Vanguard here. Not really. They're pretty much running the same comp, except Helios is now on the Ana.
Yeah, makes sense.
So maybe they can try and get some sleep darts off onto Vanguard. But I think right now that's their biggest issue, is just controlling this dive basically from Vanguard. We do see Shogun now playing the Ashe. Stitch playing the Widow, or the Mercy.
One. Attackers incoming.
Target identified.
I think Freshly Pocketed Ash now one-shots people with some of her perks.
I think so. Sounds right. Soup very low. They try to get Vanguard off, but he's able to climb back up that wall. And now they're just aiming down, trying to get this monkey out of their backline.
Stay alive.
Ricochet finds Shogun with the headshot. Stitch able to res it.
You of
No. Ricochet with another headshot on the Shogun.
Vanguard falls low. He's getting healed up though.
Vanguard low, get in the mercy pocket. Bill's doing good holding their ground. Pushing when they need to.
Area denial.
Currently pushing the car underneath.
Vanguard trying to jump in on this backline. Getting Spastic Glow.
See if Louisville drops and notices.
They're gonna
Dude,
have to
Bangers
soon.
has contest.
Enemy here. Down.
The anti-Vanguard, but he's basically full.
Okay. Smooth gets the kill on Shogun. Shogun trying to run around the back. Advon taking out Ricochet.
Helping you out.
They try and res, so they get taken down by
Power
Super.
down. Get in there.
We see Nano coming out onto Banger.
They just falls to the Juno.
Don't know how I feel about the Nano. It definitely didn't. It wasn't used very well. They only got one pick with it. Vanguard was off on the side, so Banger couldn't jump onto him. Vanguard takes out Sue.
Banger has to back up. He gets walled off from his support though. And Banger falls.
Shogun in Louisville's spawn. Taking out Helios, and now it's just an all-out push on to Louisville's spawn.
Banger
As
gets
4 go down. It's just Ricochet right now up top.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
And he's got to back out.
the Banger's there with him now. He's backing up though.
This isn't looking great for Louisville. Still struggling with this Vanguard dive.
And they have to hold this, like, they're already almost halfway and they have almost 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
They have to hold this for a very long time.
And Banger's just in the back line. He's not
Banger primals though.
gets the primal, but I don't know who's. Soup's got a touch point.
He does
Okay,
get the
Helios
Q, though.
drops.
He's touching. There's a beat. I don't know if it was necessary.
Enemy here.
Kind of the same. You've got Vanguard coming back, but yeah, that beat definitely wasn't needed. You didn't have any big ults coming out from
Who's next?
Ottawa. It was just the pressure. I think it was kind of a panic ult, and maybe he was just getting low. But Smooth manages to take out 2 with the overclock. As again, Banger's trying to get in there, gets Vanguard down to half health before jumping out.
Area denial.
She getting
Pick up all
super
super
low. They're just chilling up in this ship.
Shogun goes down to Smooth, but Vanguard gets Rico in exchange.
Wait, that Kitsune drops from there? And I think that's gonna be it. Banger's on point, but goes down very quick after getting trapped. And that is gonna be map 2 going to Ottawa.
Still very strong performance by Ottawa. Louis did a good job of holding them off for a little bit, but I felt like Vanguard did a really good job of walling them off, and the rest of his team kind of helped him clean up.
I think biggest thing right now for Louisville is just grouping up and playing together more. They seem very spread out, and it just
Outsniped.
these walls coming from Vanguard splits them up way too easily, and Ottawa's able to capitalize on those kills.
Well, the good news is now they can't ban ball again, so.
True. I'm hoping.
Also, I'm thinking that like Louis should probably ban the hazard. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I think that hazard's been a thorn in their side the entire time.
And already seeing a map pick come out from Louisville, they are deciding to go to Suravasa.
Okay.
So, again, plan on seeing that hazard
banning
unless it
Tracer?
gets. Are they?
Yeah, they're banning Tracer. That's...
Really?
I'm surprised they're not banning that hazard. That hazard was really messing them up.
Yeah, that's what they really need to get rid of. They need to get rid of that hazard.
I think they're worried about the Tracer in their backline constantly, so that they don't, because then they can't. At least they can break the wall. But I wonder if they have a new strategy. I think it's probably because this is more of a brawly map, and less hazard.
But even then, in Gibraltar, you didn't. Ottawa wasn't really playing dive too much aside from the Hazard. Hazard was really the only one that was diving in on them a ton. You did have Shogun running around on Sombra on what attack or on their defense.
Yeah, attack and defense actually, and then he swapped to Trish at the end.
Okay. So we do see, and Ottawa's opting to ban this Lucio. So
Rip Soup.
yeah, Soup not gonna be able to play.
Well, he does have backup characters, so. Okay, so we're
Already
going
going in.
Traveling to Suravasa. Initiating match.
Definitely expecting again the Hazard out of Vanguard. Shogun, honestly, could see the Sombra again. They banned the Tracer, could see the Sombra coming out again.
We could also see the Reaper.
Ready
Oh, he's playing
Or the
Soldier.
Soldier.
They're playing a poke comp now. What? Mercy's End. This is. This is a support comp, I guess.
And Vanguard is currently on the Sigma, so not at all what we expected, really. Completely thrown us for a loop.
5, 4,
Banger still needing to pick, ends up picking up the Ramatra.
1.
Correction,
back.
Monkey.
Initial flashpoint. Mark.
Mercy on call.
Both teams running the Mercy as well. And Soldier.
Hearing you.
I do like Ricochet on Soldier.
Yeah,
That's
he's
something
really
he's
good
played
on
more.
Soldier.
And look at where Adbon is right now.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Adbon trying to rotate around. They definitely hear him though, and they're chasing him.
He's like all the way in the back trying to. You know what though?
Oh.
He's baiting all of them off.
I was gonna say all of Louisville is chasing him. So it's just a free cap for Vanguard and Spasnik. Bangers on
insane.
point. Shogun and Stitch are out here chasing down the rest of Louisville. And that's just a free point cap for Ottawa.
Adbon just like took them all. They were like, this Widow
yeah.
needs to die. He's out of position, and then they chase him off point.
And Shogun Stitch are just fighting in the spawn. Helios Helios gets a kill, gets rezzed, and then Ricochet takes them both out. So Ottawa currently down 2. Hopefully they can get in here, get
Oh,
some
Vanguard
picks.
one taps Rico, and they
And
stall.
Soup gets rocked out of it. Out of res.
Oh wait, I don't think I've ever seen the Super Mercy.
Can't play the Lucio, so you gotta pick something.
Helios goes down.
Vanguard getting another! Followed by Shogun taking out Smooth.
Vanguard is a demon. Is all I have
yeah.
to say. He's running this game. Vanguard's flanking, tries to get someone. Soup goes down. Both Mercy go down, and they get first.
And we get the soul
Oh, God.
from Vanguard
Soul.
onto Helios.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, Vanguard's just flexing now.
Oh yeah. They're running this down. Banger swapping over to the ball. We are what? I forget the name at this point, honestly.
I don't remember which one it is.
I need to remember them more.
Point unlocked.
Objective is under attack. Over there.
The one I remember is on New Jump City. It's like Bond Flats or something.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny.
Again, Ottawa taking point. Didn't see any contest coming out from Louisville here, and now we see both tech visors coming out, as well as Soup's Valk. Actually, both Valks come out.
And they res the then.
Both teams get trades, both Mercies res the supports, and it's still in favor of Ottawa. Ottawa's coming out on top here.
Vanguard's fighting the Mercy and the Soldier. Mercy follows though. And the Soldier will fall shortly after.
Super Eco kind of just... They're hanging around in the back, trying to get the kills, but Ottawa's just able to pick them off a little bit easier. And with more people focusing them.
And
Again, it looks like this...
Yeah, Ottawa's gonna get this unless they touch last second. I think Helios is gonna try and fade in to make it.
Could try, but no, it's too late. No. Banger gets the touch. Banger comes in on the ball, gets the touch. Helios on the side trying to help out now. And we are going to see a swap coming. Point flip. Do we? Yes, we do.
They do flip, yes.
She did take out Spasnik there.
Enrico goes down. Mercy's gonna try and get that res, doesn't get it though.
This entire match is just going to be a battle of the Mercy pocketed soldiers.
Yeah.
That's all we're seeing, really. Ottawa again flips the point. Helios trying to contest it, just try to stall for time. But isn't able to stay there for long, and Ottawa might cap this. Banger still trying to stall.
He gets shredded though.
Rocked. Yeah,
And that's
and that'll
two.
be second going over to Ottawa.
That's
Looking
the
at...
last point now, and where are we going?
Oh no.
Aban goes down. Vanguard getting Rico though.
Rico and Soup hanging out in the back. Adbon pops the sights, gets killed. And just... Vanguard did not like that. He wanted them out of this game.
You know, I take it back. That's Mercy's end is working for them. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter if you don't take much damage.
And got 3 of Ottawa here, basically just sitting outside spawn.
Oh, they're
And
just
Shogun manages to take out Helios, yeah.
they're just flexing on them now. They're just ulting in their spawn.
Yeah, Banger tried clearing them out of there with the mines, but Spasnik wasn't having it. Pops the trans and clears them out. Lets Shogun and Stitch get out of there.
Vanguard and Banger just looking at each other, emoting. On point.
This game's all over the place, and you've actually got 2 taken point here. Banger and Helios took point, as you've got 3 different fights happening right now. And Smooth pops the overclock just for a Zen?
Rico does get the Zen though.
Cybernetics regulated.
But Zen was the only one there, and Smooth popped the overclock.
Yeah, that might not have been.
It was basically 3-on-1. What? I don't understand that.
Banger does get Vanguard though. Wait, that's actually big. Unless they get a res. I don't think he has res though, because they just used it like 20 seconds ago.
Oh, they aren't even close by. They're back at first point. Rico and Super just chasing down this Mercy and
Okay, they got
finally
him.
take her out. But now you've got so many resources pulled away from point as Ottawa's pushing in now, manages to take out Helios. And this should be a point flip coming in.
There's the Widow ult. Vanguard taking down Smooth. And Moira's kind of alone here. Shogun is running after him.
Yeah, everybody's just spread here. You've got 3 different fights happening all at once, and it's very chaotic. Shogun popping tack visor. Goes down though to Smooth. But
Both
after taking
reses
out
at
Rico,
the same time.
Mercy's get rezzed. But now Louisville needs to get to this point in touch, and Banger's on there. Helios is right there with him. But Ottawa takes out Smooth, takes out Soup. They get this flip, but they've got to run now. Ottawa's coming, and I don't think it's going to be enough.
Helios does die.
Helios dies. Banger's the only one there. And that is gonna...
And Ottawa takes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very quick clean sweep coming out from Ottawa,
Yeah,
cleaning up this series.
the Vanguard. Honestly, everyone played their part, but Vanguard just kind of ran them down.
Oh yeah. Vanguard, although this map I feel like Vanguard wasn't as present. You had Shogun and Stitch just running around every
Yeah,
which
that's
way
true.
in the back line everywhere.
I don't know about that one, man. Vanguard like killed 3 and ulted in their spawn.
Yes.
I think he was still definitely there, but yeah, definitely the Soldier and Mercy on both teams were kind of the highlight of this map.
Definitely. And Ottawa now goes to 5-0. Waiting on
Yeah. And I think they have one more game that was like a week 6 game that they haven't played yet.
Yep, they've got to play Detroit from week 6, so we will see when that happens.
But they're definitely a playoff team. They're #1 seed.
Oh, they've secured playoffs.
Yeah.
And that does knock Louisville down just a bit more. I think possibly
I think
even,
No, that was Louisville's last game. I think they're out of playoffs.
I believe so too.
So
Actually, yeah, that
makes
would knock them out of
2 and 4, right?
playoffs.
That's 2 and 4 now. So
Yep.
that means that the top 4 are Ottawa, Havana, Detroit, and War, no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, you have anything else, Doge? Any other insights?
I don't think so. I think that was just very strong showing coming out of Ottawa, and interested to see what happens in their next match against Detroit.
Yeah.
I believe that'll do it for us on this first match of week 7 on this great April Fools.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that'll be all from us. Have a good night, United Rogue.
Have a good one.